at this point, it's the blind leading the blind, really. It's just not the same. How am I supposed to motivate anybody? I'm not even motivating myself. It's okay when your sideburns won't stay behind your ears if you're not being weird. One great thing that I love. This is some Dear Diary bullshit and I'm not doing that. So I don't really understand what the problem is. But honestly. And I can't even talk. Hello, I'm still here. One of the saddest months. Now I'm drinking.
They got a bad, but they just mad cause she the realest. Why now you treat a lady how you treat a real man? Cause Billie Jean was never ever devil they give in.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jazz Up Your Life. If you're new here, my name is Jazz and this is my channel. And today, we are going to be talking about something that affects a lot of us during the colder months of the year, and that is seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder, also known as SAD. And basically, guys, we are all sad, aren't we? Because I know I definitely am. The lack of sunlight, the shorter days, the cold weather, just the miserableness that is the UK literally causes us all to just break down, and it just causes the worst kind of depression, and it affects so many people. But today we are going to dive into practical, research-backed ways that you can boost your mood, boost your energy during winter and keep yourself motivated, focused on your goals, and constantly just moving forward during the winter months and the colder months. So let's get into it. So there's a lot to talk about in this video, so we will be breaking it up into 8 sections. So let's start with section number 1. What is seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder? Now, seasonal depression, seasonal affective disorder, it basically is a type of depression that relates to the changing seasons. So it usually starts in like fall, autumn time, and it goes all the way through the winter months, and it's just caused by a lack of sunlight, which then causes a drop in serotonin levels, it causes melatonin disruption, and it changes our body's internal clock. It then affects your mood, it affects your sleep, it affects your body in ways that you do not even understand. Now, if you've been feeling unusually tired or down or even just disconnected in this winter, you're definitely not alone. It's very common, it's very valid. But the good news is there are ways to counteract these feelings, and let's dive into them. Let's just get real for a second, guys. I don't even know how I'm filming this video because this morning I was throwing up and I've been extremely sick due to some medication that I'm on, which I'll get into in some of my later on videos. But honestly, I don't even want to go anywhere. I feel so depressed. And even though I'm sitting in front of a massive window, there's so much natural light coming in. It's just not the same. And honestly, I find this like one of the saddest months. I just don't want to do anything. And you're not alone. I can't even talk. I don't even know what possessed me to get up and do my hair and makeup, because today is Wednesday, and since Monday I've not gone to the gym. I've barely ate meals. I haven't even had a drop of water, guys, honestly. Now I'm drinking, but I haven't been for the past 2 days, and I've just noticed a massive shift in my mental health, and I've been doing really well. If you guys have been following my journey, I've been getting up at 4:30 and going to the gym. So I don't really understand what the problem is. At this point, it's the blind leading the blind, really, because how am I supposed to motivate anybody? I'm not even motivating myself. Moving on to section number 2, physical activity. Okay, so let's talk about physical activity. Now, I know exercise is probably the last thing on anyone's mind. When it's freezing cold outside, it's pitch black. But trust me, movement is a powerful mood booster. Now, I went to the gym on Monday, and honestly, it is just about getting to the gym. Like, it is really hard to like get up when it's dark. I know, I've been getting up at 4:30 every single day and it's pitch black. It's so dark I can't even see my car, and I actually get out into my car with a torch like this because it's so dark, it's so depressing, and especially when you're getting up and everyone else is sleeping. So I'm in the loft of our house. I'm on the third floor of our house and I have to walk past 4 or 5 bedrooms of sleeping people. And honestly, I just feel like I don't know if you guys have seen that meme of the lady, she's banging the saucepans. I ain't get no sleep because of y'all, so y'all ain't gonna get no sleep because of me. I get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me. I actually feel like doing that outside everyone's bedrooms because it's depressing. But when I actually get to the gym and I put my bad bitch music on and I get onto a treadmill, and sometimes I'll just go and I'll spend like 30 minutes on a treadmill and be like, all right, that's it, I'm coming home now. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. You just need some physical activity. But on the days that I don't go to the gym, don't get me wrong, I haven't gone to the gym in like 2 days now. And the days that I don't, I'm actually just walking around in my kitchen. You know, guys, I always talk about this. I'm constantly walking around in my kitchen, just going round and round and round in circles like a crazy little lady. And it works. It works because my body is getting the movement that it needs. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be gym, or you don't even have to go for a long athletic marathon run. All you need to do is just some stretching. Just sit on your floor and stretch your body. Do a bit of yoga or dance in your living room. Me and my mom sometimes do that. We'll just find this like Bhangra track and we'll just stand there, we'll just be dancing. Our bodies are basically pressure cookers, in my opinion. And that is where that theme comes in, that you need to let off some steam, and you really do. And it's a perfect way to just, you know, be silly, start doing a dance in your living room, or go out and do a bit of, you know, running around or just walking around in your garden. That's one thing I would definitely recommend. You don't have to do this alone. Every single person is going through seasonal depression, and it's natural. It's not got anything to do with you as a person or women as a person or Asian women. It's everybody. Every single person, every single gender, every single race is going through it because we're all human and we require some sunlight. So you just need something to get your blood flowing, to increase those endorphins that are in your body. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a big marathon run. The Lord knows I can't run, so no. Section number 4, mindset and self-compassion. I will die on this hill. It is okay to feel sad. It is okay to be depressed. It is okay when your sideburns won't stay behind your ears. It is okay. Now, another very important factor is the way you think during these times. Now, it's okay to feel a little bit low during the winter time. It's okay to take things a bit slower. It's okay to call in sick. It's okay to have a rest day. You need to acknowledge your feelings without judging yourself. Now, one great thing that I love talking about is journaling. And honestly, I used to ignore every single person that used to tell me to journal because I was like, this is some Dear Diary bullshit, and I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting there and being like, Dear Diary, today I met this person. No. And that just didn't work for me until I started therapy and I actually found out what journaling is about. Journaling is not about, oh, dear diary, today I did this and today I did this. Okay, see you tomorrow, bye. No, journaling is about practicing gratitude, even if it's in small doses. And honestly, it has a surprisingly positive effect. So my journal sits there on my bedside table. And you know what? I'm actually going to read you out a passage from my journal because you need to hear it. My journal. So this is what my journal looks like. It's just a random journal from Paper Chase. Let's read out something that I've journaled about. So, Sunday the 6th of October at 1:18 a.m. Today was a weird day. I felt a sense of anxiety all day long. I was rushed off my feet and I've felt like that for quite some time now. 7th of October. Today was a sluggish day. I woke up late and I felt sad all day. I'm starting my first day at the gym today and I'm waking up in literally 4 hours and I am so scared I'm going to fail. Today won't be hard, but it'll be all the days after that become so hard to do because I am so stressed out about an interview I had coming up. I feel like it's a great opportunity, but my imposter syndrome is kicking in and I feel like, do I even deserve this job? Also, the slow engagement I'm getting on my socials makes me feel sad. I feel like I don't deserve the fame and I have 1,000 followers, but I feel like I don't deserve them. And there you go. That is just some of the entries that I have done in my journal. It's just helpful. It's helpful to write down how you're feeling. I know the saying goes, a problem shared is a problem halved. And that is exactly what this is. You are sharing your problem with a book. And it's so helpful because some of the entries I did not read you because they were extremely scandalous. They were talking about people not in the best way. And they were talking about, ex-friends, ex-relationships, ex-people that haven't been in my life, exes. And just, I've put a lot of things in there that I wish I could say to people, or I just say exactly how I'm feeling. But the best thing about this is you don't burden anyone with your opinions or your problems. You don't upset a person by telling them exactly how you feel because you are angry in the moment. And it just means that nobody actually knows what's going on in your life because a private life is a happy life. And I know that is very counterintuitive on how I live my life because I'm on social media. But let me just be very honest, you guys know nothing about me. And that's what I mean. Journaling is such an amazing way for you to get all those feelings out onto paper without anyone having to know. And it's very true. A problem written down, a problem shared is a problem halved. And you need to change your mindset. You need to change the way you think about yourself. And another thing that is so important is self-compassion. Depression is literally not a joke, and seasonal depression is not a joke. And this is something that you need to be very, very mindful of. You need to be more gentle with yourself. You need to treat yourself the way you would treat your friends. And that's one thing that's really helped me in my self-compassion journey is I speak to myself the way I would speak to my nephew, and he's a little baby. So I'm not going to be like, you need to grow up. If you're feeling a little bit sad, you need to grow up and you need to keep it stepping. No, I'd be like, oh, what's the matter? Come here, let me give you a hug. Or, okay, you're feeling a little bit sad today. Shall I get you a treat? Shall I get you a snack? Don't tell anyone, but I'm going to give you a little snack. That's exactly what your inner child is like. Everybody has an inner child, and it's constantly that inner child that keeps getting hurt, that keeps getting depressed. So sometimes I'll just be like, are you a little bit sad, Jazz? Is my little baby a little bit sad? Let's go and get a coffee. So make an effort to be kind to yourself. If you're feeling low on energy, it's okay. Allow yourself to rest. It's perfectly okay to have days where you just want to cozy up and, you want to get into bed and you want to watch a chick flick, or you want to watch, a cute Christmas movie like Home Alone. And it's completely fine. Embracing winter as a time for reflection and slower living can really be nourishing because in summer, it's the time where we're all go, 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 I've noticed that with summer, as soon as the warm months come, we're like, okay, we need to wash all our cars, we need to wash the driveway, we need to wash the bins, we need to have a clear out, we need to do this in the garden. That's all we do in summer. But when we get around to winter, it's like, okay, so we finally have 3 months to just relax. Everybody gets to be inside. We don't have to worry about what we're wearing because, we can throw on a warm hoodie, we can throw on some fluffy socks, and that's why winter is my favourite season. I know a lot of people are like, you're born in the summer. Like, I'm a Leo, I'm born in August. So shouldn't summer be my favourite month because it's my birthday month? But no, it's actually not. I dislike being hot. I enjoy this winter time because it makes me feel warm inside. It makes me feel like cuddling up with a good book and a hot chocolate. It makes me feel like making warm cookies and cinnamon buns that as soon as they go into your body, it's just warm and spicy and just makes you feel warm. And I love Christmas. Christmas time is my favourite season. You go to German market and you hear the Christmas songs and you just think about family and you just think about love, and And this is the time that we can really just nourish our bodies. In my opinion, seasons are intentional. You can't just have one season all the time. You need to have change. Even the nature and world needs change. These trees could be standing with their beautiful green leaves every single day, 365 days a year, but they're not. They need autumn to get rid of their old leaves so new leaves can come. And that's exactly what you need to do. Shed your old leaves in the winter and let your new leaves blossom in spring and summer. And that's kind of like a metaphor for winter is the perfect time to let go of all these limiting habits, change your mindset, let those toxic leaves fall off and get ready. Plant the seeds for spring and summer when your new leaves are going to come out, because it's going to be so worth it. Section 5, social connections. Seasonal depression can really make you feel like isolating yourself, like ghosting, like hibernating, and basically getting into that rock, underneath that rock and just hiding there. However, social connections are actually a crucial way that we can combat those feelings of loneliness and sadness and like the world is about to end. But just dropping my friend a voice note and being like, hey, how you doing, blah blah blah. I even text a couple of my friends like, I need to get out the house. If you can't even see people regularly, just having a virtual movie night, like COVID taught us that we don't need to be connected physically to be connected emotionally. And it's so important. Like me and my friend, we always have these FaceTimes every couple of days, and we're just like, it's like an update. I'm like, she's sitting with her cup of tea, I'm sitting with my cup of tea, and I'm just like, let's debrief. Even if just calling one of your friends over for like a little sleepover, or just dinner at yours where you rustle up some pizza and some wedges and you just sit there and you just chat. That's enough. That's literally enough for you to keep that social connection alive and to feel like you're not alone, because this time gets very, very lonely, especially if you have tendencies to isolate yourself. I don't. I'm a social butterfly, so I really don't understand like people that isolate themselves. There's nothing to say that there's anything wrong with it. I just don't understand it, so I just don't connect. But I have a lot of friends who do that, and I'm just like, hello, I'm still here. I still need your attention. Love me, please. Hey, that's just got me through one more day, and one more day, you're one more day closer to winter being over. Section number 7, creating a cozy space. Buy some new blankets, buy some new pillows, get your fluffy socks out. You will have seen in some of my TikToks, I wear this hoodie snuggy thing. Let me show you. This is my cozy environment. So this is this big hoodie snuggy thing that I wear that just makes me feel so cozy, and it's Christmassy, and it's got Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Donald Duck, and it's got loads of little candy canes on it and snow, and it's just cuddly and it's cute, and that's what makes me feel cozy. Obviously I dressed up a little bit for the YouTube family, and see, I'm dressed up now, but I wasn't dressed up before. Something as simple as lighting a candle that's got a bit of a Christmas spirit to it. Like, I still have a Yankee candle that was like some gingerbread kind of Christmassy vibe, and we keep it especially for Christmas. And then in the evenings we just light it in our living room when watching a movie, or I'll light it in my bedroom like just before I go to sleep. And it just really creates like this nice vibe. In the wintertime, I like to use soft lighting in my space. So I have a lamp, there's my lamp, and I just use soft lighting. I never use the big light, that's literally criminal right now. In our house, we just use lamps and soft lamps. And actually last year, around Christmas time, we went to the German market and we bought a salt lamp. And I'll try and show you guys a picture, but it's like in a wooden crate, and it's got it's got a lamp in the middle, and it's got loads of salt, rock salt on the top, Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt is so good for the body, the mind, and the house. It's a cleansing salt. When the lamp is on underneath it, it heats the salt, and that salt has an aura, it has a vibe, and it gives off such a positive vibe. And it's just warm, and it's the first thing you see as soon as you come into our house. And that's what we do at Christmas time, because there's no point in doing it in summer when it's literally this bright at like 10 o'clock at night. And that kind of stuff just makes your home feel warm and your home feel more inviting, and it lifts your spirits, even though it's making you feel relaxed and cozy. it's still lifting your spirits, and it makes those long, dreadful evenings feel so much brighter and so much warmer. It makes you feel like, you know what, I want to stay at home. Let's put that lamp on, let's put that gingerbread candle on, let's watch a nice movie, and let's enjoy the luxury that we have of having a cozy and warm space. And finally, section number 8, seeking help. Now, this winter season, these winter blues, this seasonal depression, this seasonal affective disorder, it is not a joke, and it is not to be taken lightly. If you're struggling with seasonal depression, you've got through the end of this video and these tips still aren't helping you, they're still not enough, it's okay. It's okay to reach out for professional support. I've done it before. I've been to therapy, I've spoken to therapists and life coaches. It's not something to be embarrassed about. It's not something that you should be running from. It's not a taboo subject, no matter how much society has made us think that it is. Seasonal depression is real, and there's absolutely no shame in asking for help. Many people actually benefit from therapy, support groups, or even online resources. So, if you're struggling with seasonal depression, please do not struggle alone. If you've tried everything, if you've exhausted all the options, please, please, please reach out for help. And finally, you can reach out to me. All my socials will be linked in the description below. I've actually recently just sent a massive 3-page document to one of my friends of friends, and she reached out to me and she was saying, I watched your YouTube video. She watched this YouTube video. And she was like, I really need help. I really need someone to hold me accountable, and I need you to help me reach my goals. And she did it. She reached out, and I was more than happy to help her. I'm not a life coach. As much as I would love to be. I would love to be a life coach. I would love to help people through their life and coach them through their life, because I have been through so many adversities and so many random and weird and wonderful things that have happened. But I really feel like I have risen above them, so I would love to help people. So if you are feeling like, even if it's just one day and you feel like, I wonder if there's someone out there that will understand me, I will understand you. I am here for you. I am here for everybody's support. I am not going to judge you. I do the absolutely most laziest things and the worst things, and I get into depressive spirals all the time. I was literally in one this morning, so I understand exactly how you feel. Please, please, please reach out, get that help. Do not be embarrassed, because seasonal depression is not a joke. It is extremely, extremely real, and it is something that is affecting more and more people every single year. So I hope these tips have helped you feel a little bit more prepared to tackle those winter blues. Please, please, please remember that you are not alone. There are so many small but powerful tips and tricks that will improve your mood, that will help you get out of the slumps, that will help you just get through these very, very tough winter months. If you have any other tips that work for you, please share them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It's such a small button, but it means the world to me. All my socials are linked down below. You can follow me on TikTok, where I've posted a bit more of a smaller seasonal depression video. My get ready with me's, some of my TikToks that I just make for pleasure. You can follow my Instagram, where I do my outfits of the day and just little life updates. And finally my Snapchat, which is more of my BTS videos and just promoting my content. And you can definitely speak to me on any one of these platforms. I reply to most messages if you're not being weird. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. I cherish you and you are precious. Bye.